Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Kenra Professional, Zara, Dom, and Wesley.
How are you guys doing today? Pretty good? Yeah? Okay, let's try that again. All right. How are you guys doing today? Really good? Yeah? Okay, great. Lots of excitement here. Awesome. My name is Wesley Boyce, and I'm a Regional Education Manager for Kenra Professional. And like we said earlier, we have the fabulous talents of Mr. Dom Seeley with us today, as well as the beautiful Zara Lynch. So we're here to really talk to you guys today about Kenra Professional and Kenra Color. So Kenra Professional is a company that's been around for over 60 years. So we have 6 decades of heritage, bringing you quality hair care solutions each and every day. We have Kenra, which is our classic quality hair care. This is your gels, your mousses, your hairsprays, the things in the industry that really don't change. And then we also have Kenra Platinum, which is sort of your next step up in luxurious ingredients and innovative technology to bring us the products that are really for that client with the desired sense of style. So most recently, we launched Kenra Color in 2012, and it's just made its way over across the pond this year, and we're super excited to have it. So why don't we talk about some of the formulations that we used on our models in prep for the show. All right, let's start with our silvers. We have Bodil and Matt. How beautiful are these two, especially together? You guys can see the silver metallics are beautiful, and there's a lot of versatility here from dark to light. So I'm going to ask you to twirl so they can see really quickly. With Bodil, what we did was pre-lighten her roots with our blue powder lightener. Now, the Kenra blue powder lightener is a blue-violet pigment, and it's going to give us up to 7 levels of lift. So she started at about a level 5. We were easily able to get her up to a level 10. Once we did that and matched everything else, we then applied the Silver Violet Rapid Toner. And the Silver Violet Rapid Toner in Kenra Demi-Permanent is just that. It is a rapid toner. And usually the process time is 5 minutes or less, but with a metallic service, we want to leave it on for the full 5 minutes. Normally, if I'm using a rapid toner, like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, she's ready to go. But like we said, we use the Silver Violet Rapid Toner for the full 5 minutes. And after that was finished, we knocked out all the warmth that was left in her hair, and we were able to then go in with our Silver Metallics at a 7. So I applied 7 SM and Blue Booster, which is a pure blue pigment, into the formulation. I used that with 10 volume, and we did that at the root, melting everything else into 8 and then 10. So that's why you have that gradient from dark to light. We also have Matt here, who has the 7 silver metallic as well. Except for Matt, what we did was include just a little dot of our 1N, Kenra 1 Natural Series, into the formulation, just to give us that smokier kind of charcoal base. And from then, we did also do an 8 and a 10 SM. So I wanted you guys to be able to see the versatility on long hair versus short hair, and just to be able to check out how amazing our silver metallics are. Now, the silver metallics are a blue-violet base, so not only are they great for achieving metallic end results like this, but they're also great for neutralizing warmth. So when I teach my color classes in salons, I let people know that our Silver Metallic series is basically the equivalent of a triple ash, if that makes sense. So if you're looking for that extra kick of neutralization, we definitely recommend using the Silver Metallics. Don't they look great? Yeah, right? Okay. Awesome. So now we're going to bring in our Rose Metallic model. And the Rose Metallics have just launched over in the UK as well as the US. They're new to us as well, and they are stunning. So we have the Silver Metallic, the Violet Metallic, Bronze Metallic, and most recently now our Rose. So the Rose is a red copper base with a little bit of blue for that metallic and reflection. And as you guys can see here, it's a stunning rose gold. You can mix these with violet to give what I like to call a vintage rose. And that's kind of what we did at her root. So there was some warmth that I needed to neutralize out. I mixed a little bit of the violet metallic with my rose metallic at the roots. And then again, we faded into from 8 into a 10 straight ROM. So give us a twirl and let them see how beautiful it is. Zara, do you want to talk about how you styled her today?
Yeah, so the great thing is about these colours is obviously the colour is so important, and it's so shiny that whenever you use these colours, it's actually great to not put any product in your client's hair, just on one section, so you can show just how shiny it can be without using any product. And because the colour is so important, we just like to style it really natural. So we've just put a big wave in through there. We've been breaking it out all day. Our models were here at like 8-9 a.m. this morning. Haven't used any more heat on them, so just style them once and we just keep reworking them, brushing them through. And I'm just going to put some serum through her ends and a bit of gloss just to shine it off even more.
Awesome. All right, now we have our VR series. So Kenra's violet reds are stunning. They're beautiful. And one thing to point out about our reds is that they are definitely a force to be reckoned with. And we'll talk about that when we get over to our red model in just a second. But there is a little bit of a secondary reflection of red in this. So what I wanted to do was intensify the violet tones. So again, I reached for my blue booster so that the VR mixed with the blue booster really intensifies that violet. And I started out by giving Christy a microwave highlight. I just wanted to get a little bit of dimension in there, so I didn't even have to lift it that high because I knew what colors I was going to use on it. So I mixed the 3VR with blue booster. It intensified my violet, and then we melted that into a 5. So if you guys can see here, there is a lot of dimension. The color definitely pops, and it is just a beautiful tonality. So again, this is VR. Violet is the predominant reflection, and red is the secondary with the blue booster to give you that really nice violet shade. Pretty nice, huh? Yeah. Come on, you guys. I know you can do it. All right. Next, we have our red model, and Louise is stunning. She actually encapsulates, I think, 4 or 5 different red tonalities here. So what we did was, at her root, we wanted to give her a dark natural base. So I used the 4RB. It stays very dark here at the base. Then what we did was melt the mid shaft into 5R, so it is a straight red formula. And then from there, we have a couple of different tonalities you can see here, because Louise came in with a few pre-existing highlights. What we did was mix 6RR with Blonding Cream, which is actually one of our high lift shades. I mixed the Blonding Cream in with that red so that I would get a little bit more vibrancy and a little bit more of a pop of color. Then we also mixed the 6RV and 6RV again with Blue Booster because I wanted to get that violet intensity shown out there. So again, like I said, our reds are kind of a force to be reckoned with. The Kenra double reds, we have the R and then we have the RR. Okay, the double reds incorporate an indirect dye as well as a direct dye. So you're not only going to get an internal penetration of that hair color, but you're also going to get an outside stain as well of pure red pigment for extra vibrancy and extra longevity. So Dom, do you want to talk about how we styled Louise?
Yeah, so with Louise, we used a small chopstick wand. Basically, we did it at 8 a.m. again this morning, and we really used the chopstick wand just to basically show color placement. She did have pre-existing highlights, like Wes just said, so basically where we placed the color, we just wanted it to be really natural and really soft. So by encouraging that afro texture already around a chopstick wand, it just encourages that curl to be a bit more shiny, a bit more polished, rather than being in a natural texture, just so that it just enhances what's already there, basically. And as you can see, Wes is just pulling it out. After styling it, we literally just pulled on every single piece of hair and just separate it just so that we got the fullness from the afro. But yeah, it still looks nice and neat and really high gloss and polished, so that it's not really too rough in texture.
Absolutely, thank you. Next, we have our brown model. So she is brown that transitions into beige.
Yep.
So our B series at the lighter levels actually has a violet base. So you're going to get a cool undertone. This is a great, cool, low light. So Dom had his hands in this color as well. Do you want to talk about our color?
Yeah, so basically she came in with like a natural level 6. Never really coloured her hair before. And we wanted to really just emphasise the natural colour what Kenra can do. People typically think Kenra is all about the metallics, but actually, with a new line, what they've just launched with all the beige series and the naturals and the golds, we just really wanted to emphasise that you can get a natural colour with Kenra. So we did 6B and 10 volume with 1/16 ounce of Olaplex all the way through, just literally just put it all the way through her hair, just for a full 45 minutes. And then once that process, we rinsed her off, dried her through, and then basically just balayaged her with Kenra Blue Powder Lightener and 30 volume with 1/16 ounce of Olaplex again. Let that develop for 45 minutes, but basically just really freehand, really balayage pieces, just really natural. I just really wanted to emphasize where the sun would naturally kiss, not really any typical color formation or placement. And then once that developed, we just really glossed her back over with an 8B in Demi Permanent in the Kenra range with 9 volume and another ounce of Olaplex, just so that it really locked that shine in, that Kenra shine, and basically so that there were no color damage or basically so it just multiplied them bonds so that the color was really strong. The style was strong, and I mean she was in color for like 6-7 hours, so it just basically enhances that shine and keeps it just longevity all through.
Of the browns and beige, yeah, awesome. Can you tell us what you're going to do with the styling portion?
Yeah, so basically we styled again like this model at 8 o'clock this morning. We used the GHD soft curl tongue, and I have not touched it since. All we've basically been doing is just reworking it through with a comb or a brush, and just really using the silkening mist or the level 9 hairstyling spray, which is one of my favourites. We will talk about that later. But yeah, so basically it's just a really workable hairspray, nothing too strong. Just basically wrapping the hair away from a face on either side, just so that it gives it that really high shine, glossy, polished finish.
Yeah, awesome. Molly? We also have a stunning violet metallic collection. So as you guys can see, there is a stark contrast between our silver metallic and our violet metallic here, but it is a lot softer, as you guys can see. I love this light lavender lilac shade, if you will. What we did was use the VP Rapid Toner first. This is a violet pearl. You can actually get this at the booth on the other side in a kit. But the VP Rapid Toner, again, is a very powerful demi-permanent toner that's going to work in 5 minutes or less. Once we had all the warmth neutralized out, we then applied the 7, 8, and 9 violet metallic in color melt. I started with the 7 VM in the back because I wanted to get the most depth and dimension here so you guys can see it's more of a smoky shade. And then once I did my 7 VM here in the back, I did more of a melt on the sides and the ends where I mixed the 7 and the 8, and then at the top of the crown I did just a straight 9 VM with the 10 volume. So again, beautiful violet metallic model. We love it. Thank you very much. Actually, I forgot about another model we have, Zara, who's sporting our bronze metallic, actually. So we have the silver, the violet, the rose, and the bronze metallic. So we did actually a 9AA to lift her base, and then we toned with the 10 BRM. So one of the interesting things about our bronze metallic is that it is a gold violet base. So when you think about it from a color wheel perspective, they cancel each other out, right? So the really cool thing about our bronze metallic is that it's the ratios in which they are mixed that allow us to have shades that live on the cool side of warm. So they're really, really nice champagne-y tones. So really quickly, do you want to talk about one of your favorite products used today?
Yep, so all-time favorite is the Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray. So this can actually reduce your blow dry time up to 50%. Really, really nice product. Always spray it all the way through, just towel-dried, shampooed hair. And obviously reduce your time all the way up. And it doesn't leave any kind of grit in the hair, so it's a really nice soft blow dry, but I absolutely love it, and it smells amazing.
Yeah. You want to give everybody a little spray? Do you
Okay.
guys mind if she spritzes the air a little bit? It smells so good. This also has heat protection built in for 232 degrees. So that coupled with being able to reduce your blow dry time by half, there's no reason why anybody wouldn't want that product. Also, Dom, you have a favorite hairspray of ours, right?
Yeah, I spoke about this one earlier on. It's the light hold hairspray from Kenra. It's the lightest hold they do, but basically it's really, really good for setting your style and working and building on it. It's not too strong, so it's really brushable. Can't get my words. Yeah, so basically we put in all the models this morning and just used it before we heat styled, and then afterwards just literally just sprayed it back over and just let it set. We've not really used anything too strong. On some of the models we have used the Kenra 25, which is like one of the best sellers, which Wes will tell you about more later. But yeah, the 9, if you are wanting to work with a buildable product, what you can use wet or dry, this is the one. It's one of my favorites.
Awesome. And then one more product. We have the Color Charge spray.
Yeah. So it's the new, there's a whole colour charge range that actually hasn't been over in the UK very long. So in all of our models, obviously we coloured them during the week, and then we've been shampooing them and restyling them all day. So we needed anything to help prolong that colour to show you. So obviously some of these colours won't last and won't last that long. And actually using the colour charge shampoo and conditioner can last up to 50 more washes. So that's obviously a really great thing. And also all of our products, when we shampooed them today, we've put in the colour charge spray serum. Smells absolutely amazing again. It has got new retaining heat protection, which is also an added bonus.
Absolutely, 232 degrees. So yeah. And then extending the life of your color by up to 50 shampoos. I don't think anybody else can make a claim like that right now. So awesome. Well, I just want to go back through our models really quickly. We have the silvers. We have rose metallic. We have our violet red with blue booster to really intensify that violet. We also have our red. She's a lot of reds, so I won't go through them all again. We also have the brown and beige, and then our violet metallic model. So while Kenra Color is a luxury brand, it is very simple, straightforward, and easy to use. And you guys can definitely see all of the versatility between the silvers, the violets, the roses, but also you guys can get a chance to see our reds and our browns. We also have an amazing natural ash series, our golds. Really, all of them are just stunning. So thank you so much for watching, and we have a little bit of a piece left. Actually, we have some prizes to give away too. So, first question, We talked about our blow dry spray and how amazing it was. Can anybody give me a benefit of our blow dry spray? Huh?
Woo! Yeah.
Yay! Reduces blow dry time by up to 50%. Yay! Okay. Next question. We talked about Dom's favorite hairspray. Can anybody tell me why we would use that spray? Oh, come on, you guys. I know you can do it. Yeah?
One of you just did it. I think you did. Yeah, woo!
Awesome. It's great for reducing flyaways.
sorry.
It is a very light hold. It is a fantastic spray. And then lastly, we talked about our color charge spray serum. So why would we use our color charge spray serum other than the fact that it smells amazing?
That's fun.
Go ahead. You can double up.
Yeah.
Yes, this is going to extend the life of your color by up to 50 washes, and it also incorporates that 232 degrees of heat protection. With that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. We have a piece left of the presentation, and then all of our models are going to be out at the booth so you guys can take photos of them. I encourage you, when you're posting them on social media, please hashtag Kenra Color and hashtag SS Live Show. Thank you, guys.